Hello, everyone. How are you doing? This is Daryl, Guberman, CEO of Guberman PMC LLC, a quality consulting firm here in Connecticut. This is going to be a very brief video, but I'm sure you've been hearing about Chris Cuomo, about vaccine injury, all the rest of that from his COVID shot. We are going to put this on other platforms because YouTube gets a little bit bent out of shape if you're telling the truth. And as David Foster Wallace states, and this is for the YouTube people who are watching this, the truth will set you free, but not until it is finished with you. Today, this video is about Chris Cuomo comes clean about the C-19 shot. We have Chris here, who is a big proponent of the C-19 shot. We have Don Lemon, who would chastise, just like Chris Cuomo. They were from the same station, CNN, at one time. They both got released. Don Lemon would say their behavior is idiotic and nonsensical, while his colleague over here said that he has vaccine injury. We're going to go through this a little bit. You're going to find all the pertinent data down below this. We're not going to go into the litany of issues like Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer skipping quality processes. You're going to have Johnson & Johnson recalling over 75 million vials of COVID vaccine due to contamination. You also have Pfizer with contaminants within the vaccine. And we have that, and you have it down below this video in all the articles. If you can't find this information, please don't hesitate to contact me, 203-556-1493. Or Daryl, Daryl, TQRS at yahoo.com. Well, this is one of the articles that will be down there. CNN's Cuomo tells restaurant owner, you sound like an idiot for denying service to vaccinated customers. Well, this was about, he was interviewing a guy who didn't want any vaccinated customers in his restaurant there. It is his right to do that. It was just unbelievable. CNN host Chris Cuomo conducted a testy interview with California restaurant owner who is requesting customers prove they are not vaccinated, an exchange that ended with the host telling the businessman that you sound like an idiot. That was Chris Cuomo. And as I told you, we have him here. Another thing is this, that former CNN host Chris Cuomo was an advocate for the COVID mRNA vaccinations during the pandemic, encouraging his audience to get jabbed. Cuomo received 2 Moderna shots and felt so strongly about the vaccine rollout that he dedicated personal time to arguing with unvaccinated on Twitter, accusing those who rejected the jabs as being idiots. Well, let me just tell you something there, Chris. Here's some articles that will be down in the video, in the description. Moderna to bypass COVID vaccine safety standards, documents reveal. FDA risk-benefit analysis hides bad data on Moderna shots for kids. And the last one is the best one. The FDA, who sits on the American National Standards Institute Board, over by the American National Crediting Board, ANSI took over complete control over ANAB in 2018. They also, Johnson & Johnson and Pfizer also sit on that board over by the FDA, who had to approve the COVID vaccine. Well, during emergency authorization, I guess nobody approved it. They just jabbed you. So FDA colluded with Moderna to bypass COVID vaccine safety standards, documents reveal. So, Chris, there you go. You took a shot of something that was lied about to the FDA, and the FDA appeared to collude with them to get this out to the marketplace, and you would be calling people idiots. And you too, Don Lemon, calling people idiots. The true idiots are those people who pushed it, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, who said, and I've been following him since I was 15 years old, a fellow bodybuilder that I am, but I was not chemically enhanced, as some people are. And he said, we should give up our rights. Anybody who's not getting a vaccine should give up his rights. Well, what do you want? He came from Nazi Austria. What else is new? But I'm going to leave it here. Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for stopping in. Chris, I'm sorry about your vaccine injury. Dom, I don't know what's in the future for you, but I have friends of mine who took the vaccine. Some have blood clots, some have other items. In fact, one of them, a friend of mine, took a J&J shot, and the big thing was one and done. Well, let me tell you something. It's not one and done. It's a shame, because about a year and a half later, he ended up with blood clots in his lungs. So, and not a good thing at all. In fact, the Yale School of Medicine came out with a document actually proving the factor about that blood clots are caused by the J&J shot. You cannot make this up. Again, my telephone number is 203-556-1493 or Daryl, Daryl, TQRS at yahoo.com. And once again, Chris Cuomo comes clean about the C-19 shot. I thank you.